Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, friends. Welcome back to the latest transfer, the latest football Gupshup Watchalong. We have got Liverpool against Bournemouth. Liverpool are looking for a win. Remember, they lost against Manchester United. Sorry, guys, was trying to get something ready, but there was some construction work going on, and sorry if you'll be getting some interruption in the noise and something going on in the neighborhood. So maybe there'll be some sort of noise obstruction. So we're going to go through some team lineups. Let's go through Chelsea and Leicester City. Chelsea, they've got Mendy, James, Chaloba, Thiago Silva, Cucurella, Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Mount, Sterling, and Havertz. For Leicester City, we've got Ward, Justin, Evans, Amate, Castagna, Somare, Dewsbury, Hall, Tielemans, Barnes, and Pratt, and Wadi. Remember, Wesley Fofana will be joining Chelsea, so he's not in the lineup. Now we're going to go towards Brighton and Leeds United. For Brighton, we got Sanchez, Beltman, Dunk, Webster, March, Ross, McAllister, Caicedo, Stupinan, Trossard, Welbeck. For Leeds United, we've got Meslier, Christensen, Koch, Leronte, Strujic, Adams, Roca, James, Adamson, Harrison, and Rodrigo. Now let's go towards Brentford and Everton. For Brentford, we got Raya, Hickey, Jensen, Me, Henry, De Silva, Nogard, Jensen, Buemo, Tony, Visa. Now we'll go for Everton, Pickford, Holgate, Cody, Trokowski, Patterson, Onana, Iwobi, Mikolenko, McNeil, Gray, and Gordon. Let's do City against Crystal Palace. City have got Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Rodri, Mahrez, Foden, Haaland, and Silva. For Crystal Palace, we have got Guaita, Ward, Anderson, Guehi, Mitchell, Klein, Ducore, Schlupp, Ayu, and Eze and Edward. Now we're going to have for Liverpool and Bournemouth. For Liverpool, we've got the likes of Allison, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Elliot, Henderson, Fabinho, Salah, Diaz, and Firmino. For Bournemouth, you've got Travers, Smith, Maypham, Sidesi, Zamora, Christie, Lerma, Tavernier, Cook, Anthony, and Moore. So we will have Liverpool and Bournemouth. We'll be giving the updates for the other matches as well. Let me get the timer so that you guys can know what time is it. And I've got the timer with me. So we're gonna wait for the kickoff. The referee is gonna blow the whistle, and the match will be underway. I think Liverpool will see if they can get a win. Remember, they are not in good form, and they've got so many injuries. Jurgen Klopp saying that he would want to go into the transfer market to look for a midfielder, and he has accepted that they do need another midfielder. So they will look for the right player. They're not going to go for any player, but they're going to look for the right profile. So the match is about to kick off for the first half, and Scott Parker also looking for something over here. Remember, he came over here with Fulham, and I think he did win. So the referee is about to blow the whistle, and he does. So the match has started. There you go, guys. The timer will be coming onto your screens, and there it is. So, guys, there's a poll running in right now. Please do give in your votes in the poll. Please also subscribe to Football Gupshup. Press the like button as well, guys. So we are running a poll right now. We're going to say which club will end up spending more in the summer transfer window. Chelsea, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, or West Ham United. Please do give in your votes. And we are trying to find out what you guys think about this. What do you guys think in regards to that? And let's go on towards the match, and I'll be giving you the live commentary with what's happening on the pitch. Robertson has got the ball, and he puts in towards Gomez, and Gomez giving it to Alexander-Arnold, pushing it towards Van Dijk. Van Dijk putting the ball back towards Allison. Allison looking for Alexander-Arnold to go a little bit upwards, pass it to him. Alexander-Arnold passing it back to Allison. Allison to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Robertson. Right now, you can see Alexander-Arnold with the ball, pushing it towards Salah on the right. Salah running towards Bournemouth defense, giving it to Elliott. Elliott finding Rob with, is that Robertson? Robertson almost in the box of Bournemouth, playing a little bit advanced over there. And 2 minutes into the game, it's still a little between Liverpool and Bournemouth. Guys, do give in your prediction. What do you think the score line is going to be? Do you think that Liverpool are going to win this big time, or do you think that they will struggle a little bit because they haven't been in their good form a little bit lately is due to the fact that they have so many injuries. But we will see what happens in today's game. I expect them to win today. Salah tries to put it across with his right foot, but isn't able to do so. Comes to Firmino, tries to put the ball in, and Liverpool have scored the goal. Diaz with a header with Firmino's assist, and Liverpool are ahead. So a fist pump in the air from Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool have gone ahead just in the third minute of the game, and Liverpool are easily ahead over here. There you go, guys. Liverpool 1, Bournemouth nil, and Liverpool have gone ahead. We're just gonna check the offside ruling over here. Firmino puts a cross in. Is that offside? We're just gonna make sure that if that is an offside or not. They're gonna check on the VAR. I think they're gonna bring that line in because it seems that Diaz is a little bit in that offside position. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. But that was a clean header, clean as a whistle. And there was no chance for the Bournemouth goalkeeper to go anywhere else. It was into the far right corner, and the referee is going to get a word from upstairs. Is the goal standing right now? The VAR is making a check. They're going to look with that line. It seems that he is in that line. It's onside. It's onside. The goal stands. Luis Diaz scores the goal. So Liverpool go ahead, and Liverpool have scored the goal quite early into this game. Liverpool 1, Bournemouth nil. The match has restarted. I think Bournemouth are going to find it a little bit difficult, but let's see what can they do. Right now, another chance for Liverpool. They are on the counter attack, and Crystal Palace have gone ahead against the champions, and Crystal Palace have scored the goal. So Manchester City nil, Crystal Palace 1. So Crystal Palace going ahead, and they're getting a goal. So right now, Manchester City are losing at home. Crystal Palace have scored a goal. They're ahead. There you go, guys. Manchester City have conceded. Crystal Palace have scored. Right now, you can see that Bournemouth are trying their very best to get something over here, but Liverpool are being quite composed in terms of keeping the possession of the ball. Robertson passing it short towards Henderson. Henderson taking the ball away, but Bournemouth try their best to make an interception. They do it, but Liverpool recover it. Gomez to Alexander-Arnold, comes to Luis Diaz, who comes into the center from left wing, passes it to Elliott. Elliott finds Salah. Salah coming in, giving it to Firmino. And Elliott with a shot, and he scores another goal. Liverpool have gone ahead. They scored another goal. Liverpool with 2 goals ahead. And Liverpool with 2 quick goals. They have scored another goal right now, guys. And they are really on fire. You can see them really, really on top of Bournemouth at this moment. Bournemouth cannot do something over here in regards to contain Liverpool. So Liverpool scoring another goal in quick succession. You can see that Bournemouth are really struggling over here. It's going to be a long, long day today. Liverpool increase their lead. Elliott scores for Liverpool. So Liverpool 2 and Bournemouth nil. That was a brilliant shot by Elliott, taking with his left foot, aiming for that left bottom corner. There was nothing that the Bournemouth goalkeeper could do. And Liverpool are ahead with 2 goals. Guys, please subscribe. Please press that like button as well. And keep on giving your votes in the poll happening right now. Salah with another cross coming into the box, and the ball has been cleared away by Bournemouth. So Liverpool scoring 2 quick goals in 6 minutes. So Jurgen Klopp making sure that Liverpool are on top of things and things are progressing at the normal speed. Right now, Bournemouth are playing it short. That's a little bit dangerous because Liverpool are pressing quite high. That's not the game you should be pursuing right now. And it is an offside. It was Firmino who was in offside position. So Liverpool 2, Bournemouth nil. So Liverpool are doing quite good. That was an offside. It was Firmino. Guys, I'm looking for 3 more subscribers. Please do subscribe to the channel. It will be really lovely if you guys can subscribe. I'm looking for your help. Please do support Football Gupshup. Right now, Bournemouth with the ball, and the ball has gone out. And Bournemouth are looking for a free kick, but the referee gives nothing over there. So Liverpool in quite control over there. Right now, they're gonna make sure that they have another go at Bournemouth. It's quite early in the game, and you can see Liverpool straight away onto the cause, and they're trying their very best to get as many goals as they can get. Elliott on the ball, passing it back to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, who has been under quite criticism due to the fact that he could not defend against good attackers. He has not been in good books in terms of the critics. He has been coming under a lot of criticism. So he needs to be at his best in terms of defending. He's quite good in terms of attacking, but so far in defending, he has lost some of those battles. Right now, Liverpool are trying their best, but once more, it was Henderson who was in the offside position. Firmino trying to find the ball for him, but Henderson was in the offside position, so it's going to be a goal kick for Bournemouth. So guys, I need 3 more subscribers. It'll be really lovely if you guys can support Football Gupshup. We do all kind of football content. We don't have to watch everything that we do. It's just that your support, which will be very necessary for me. Please do support me. Without your support, I won't be able to do these watch-alongs and everything. So please support Football Gupshup. Right now, you can see uh, a round of applause happening, and Diaz on the ball coming back, helping out his defense. And you can see Robertson putting the ball long out towards Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold trying to find Elliott. Gomez comes in and gets the ball away, gives it to Henderson. Henderson moving forward with the ball. He has Luis Diaz with him, passes it back to Robertson, back to Henderson, Henderson back to Gomez. Gomez has got plenty of options ahead. He's got Alexander-Arnold, and Salah gives it to Elliott. Elliott back to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk pushing it forward towards Robertson on the left. Robertson got Diaz as well as Henderson running into that channel. Firmino on the left comes and collects it, running towards the box and still keeping control of the ball, trying to take it away. Liverpool appealing for the handball, but referee gives nothing over here. Virgil van Dijk recovers the ball, pushes it towards Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez running with the ball, pushing it forward towards Salah. Salah to Elliott, but Bournemouth intercept the ball, but they give the ball away, and Alexander-Arnold recovers it, gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho with the ball, puts it towards the center, intercepted by Bournemouth. Bournemouth trying to keep the ball. Liverpool pressing again. Pressure coming in for Firmino and Fabinho. Bournemouth trying to play the ball towards the right flank. In terms of possession, 74% possession for Liverpool, 26% possession for Bournemouth. 2 attempts so far for Liverpool and 0 attempts by Bournemouth. And those 2 attempts resulted in 2 goals for Liverpool. So Liverpool being quite clinical. And right now, Bournemouth on the ball, putting it long. Let's see if they can get something over here. Alexander-Arnold once more trying to chase back the ball, giving it to Allison. Allison putting it towards Robertson. Robertson running with the ball, putting out it long in the direction of Luis Diaz, but Bournemouth recover it and they start playing out from the back. Robertson passing the ball back to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez running with the ball. Right now, Bournemouth try to get some kind of possession back, and Liverpool make sure that they win the ball back, and they have got the ball, but referee gives a free kick to Bournemouth. So Bournemouth once more trying their best to retake the possession, and for the last 2 minutes they have been able to do so. Bournemouth losing two quick goals in quick succession. First goal scored by Luis Diaz, second from Elliott, and right now Virgil van Dijk trying to play the ball, and Bournemouth with a header. Ball goes to Allison. Allison, is he going to play short? Is he going to pass it forward? Or what is he going to do? Is he going to go long? He passes it short and comes to Gomez. Comes to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk passing it back to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez running with the ball towards Alexander-Arnold. Bournemouth are able to take the ball back, and there's a foul by Joe Gomez. Bournemouth win a free kick. 14 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth nil. Right now, Bournemouth are trying their best to at least get something in the final third, but so far Liverpool have been on top of things. As soon as Bournemouth are getting the ball, Liverpool are on the case and they retake the possession. And so far, Bournemouth are finding it difficult to get something over here, and they haven't challenged Allison as of yet. It's 15 minutes into the game. Bournemouth have got a free kick. Let's see what can they do over here. Free kick comes in. Chance for Bournemouth, and that was the best chance that they could have. Header by Bournemouth comes into the hands of Allison. Allison puts it long towards Salah. Salah making that run. Bournemouth recover the ball, give it to the goalkeeper. Salah was very close in terms of chasing that ball, and Smith with a very good recovery rate over there, making sure that Salah doesn't get anywhere near to that ball. And right now, Bournemouth once again playing it out from the back and putting a through pass, but Virgil van Dijk recovers it, gives it to Allison. Allison backs to Virgil van Dijk, gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho right now running with the ball, going out forward, passing it to Elliott. Elliott putting it towards Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz running with the ball, giving it to Firmino. Firmino to Elliott, and Salah almost misses a chance. That was the best chance for Salah to go ahead, and that was the best chance. I can't know how come he missed it. How come Salah missed it over there? That was the best chance for Liverpool. I think that's the best chance of the season. How come Salah missed it? All he had to do was tap in. It was just a matter of inches and the ball was in. But he manages to swing the ball away. Oh my god. Salah misses that chance. And there is no way, you can't believe it, that he misses that chance that was on the plate. All he had to do was tap in. And there's a big chance for Liverpool. Bournemouth take the shot and Alisson collects it. Liverpool on the counter, giving it to Henderson from Allison. Allison giving it to Henderson. Henderson to Diaz. Diaz running in the center, passing it to Elliott. Elliott has got Salah on his right. He releases the pass, but he was in an offside. Salah, that was too late for Elliott. Didn't read Salah's pace, and that was an offside. So Salah misses the very easy chance, the easiest of easiest. Right now, Bournemouth have got the ball. Passing it forward. Comes to Gomez, who recovers it. Almost loses the ball. And that's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Bournemouth, Christie almost going into Joe Gomez. And Gomez was down on the floor, so he wins the free kick. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth nil. Liverpool going ahead in this game in the first 6 minutes, scoring 2 goals. So 18 minutes have gone. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth nil. And right now, Virgil van Dijk has got the ball with Robertson. So far, it's 0-0 between Brentford and Everton. Brighton, Leeds United 0-0. Chelsea, Leicester City 0-0. Manchester City are trading to Crystal Palace. So let me give you an update over there so that you guys can have an idea what's happening over in the other matches. So Brentford nil, Everton nil. Chance for Liverpool. And once more, it's Salah with Henderson. Wouldn't want to be a Bournemouth goalkeeper right now. Brighton nil, Leeds United nil. Chelsea nil, Leicester City nil. And let's have a look at City and Crystal Palace once more. Corner kick for Liverpool. And Bournemouth are able to clear it. So there you go, guys. Brentford nil, Everton nil, Brighton nil, Leeds United nil, Chelsea nil, Leicester nil, Manchester City nil, Crystal Palace 1. These are the scores right now. Liverpool are 2 goals ahead right now. Gomez with the ball, pushing it out forward towards Diaz. Ball comes back to Elliott in the center, gives it to Henderson. He has Luis Diaz in front of him. He gets to the ball, tries to go for a low cross. Goalkeeper with an important block still with Luis Diaz, trying to find Elliott, but intercepted by Bournemouth. Bournemouth are right now on the counter attack. Virgil van Dijk trying to close down that gap, and he's able to do so. Bournemouth win a throw in. So 20 minutes have gone. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth nil. Guys, keep on giving your votes. We are trying to find out what you guys' opinion is in regards to which club will end up spending more in the summer transfer window. Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Manchester United? Or is it going to be Nottingham Forest or West Ham United? Right now, you can see the likes of Bournemouth really struggling against Liverpool. Liverpool with quick goals in the first 6 minutes, going ahead twice. And ball comes to Alexander-Arnold, back to Fabinho, Fabinho to Elliott, Elliott to Gomez. Liverpool passing it between themselves, just trying to be in control and keeping the possession stat up. Alexander-Arnold giving it to likes of Salah. Salah back to Alexander-Arnold, giving it to Gomez. Gomez to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk running with the ball, giving it to Robertson. Robertson giving it towards Gomez. Gomez giving it to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold to Elliott. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Now Alexander-Arnold giving it to Henderson, giving it to Fabinho. Fabinho to Gomez. Gomez to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk to Firmino. Firmino running with the ball. He's still on the ball, passing it forward to Fabinho. Fabinho passing it to Robertson. Robertson tries to put it in, and he's unable to do so right now. Bournemouth win the ball back. They have got the ball with them, looking for an option. Fire it long, but comes back to Allison. Bournemouth haven't been able to really, utilize their positions in the final third. As soon as they get into the final third, they aren't able to contain the ball and they lose the ball straight away. I haven't seen a single shot other than a cross going in. And Crystal Palace have doubled their lead against Manchester City. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. And it's Anderson who scores with the header. Crystal Palace are ahead against City over here. Hello, entertaining. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Manchester City are losing in their own ground, and Crystal Palace are ahead with 2 goals. So Manchester City are trailing to Crystal Palace. Thank you, entertainingly. So, guys, please keep on giving your votes and keep on pressing those likes button. Liverpool with another chance. Firmino this time around, but the ball goes away. Liverpool are once more making sure that they stay on top by scoring another goal. Ball comes to Salah. Salah has the ball on his right wing, tries to play it in the way of Firmino, but he wasn't able to get there, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Bournemouth goalkeeper not happy over there, so they want to close down those gaps, those spaces, but Bournemouth haven't been able to capitalize on that straight away. So let's see what happens going forward. Right now, Everton, they have gone ahead against Brentford, and it's Gordon, the man who is in the limelight, and he scores against Brentford. He is a subject of £60 million bid from Chelsea. So let's see what will happen with his future. So far, Frank Lampard has said that there is a time limit, and if that decision isn't made in that time limit, he will stay at Everton. So Everton have gone ahead. Brentford nil. Everton are ahead. It's Gordon who has scored for Everton. So there you go, guys. Crystal Palace ahead of City, and things are looking quite surprising for the likes of Manchester City, who are trailing at home to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are 2 goals ahead. Patrick Vieira is really doing a very good job for Crystal Palace, and I'm sure that he will be in quite a demand uh, for the clubs who are a little bit bigger than Crystal Palace in terms of their size. No disrespect to Crystal Palace, but it seems that Patrick Vieira is really turning out to be one good coach, and you can see the way his team is set up and the way his team plays. Right now, Liverpool have got the ball. Fabinho on the ball right now, passing it to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk pushing it towards Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez giving it to Alexander-Arnold. Coming back to Patrick Vieira, it's the fact that he has managed a team in MLS, and he then went to France, managing Nice, and his CV in terms of managerial career is not that much of bigger clubs, and then he joined Crystal Palace. So it seems that he's really, really doing good, and have been really impressed the way his teams are set up. His tactical nous is really, really very good. He knows those kind of things, that what he needs to do, what he needs to set up without the ball, with the ball. And right now, Salah exchanging ball beautifully with Elliott, gives it to Arnold, back to Elliott on the far right. Salah is in the center, but Bournemouth are able to take the ball away. And right now, they're on the counter attack, but Allison comes out very, very far to put the ball out, and Klopp is furious. He is furious over there, and you can see his anger. You can see he almost came into the ground. He almost wanted to punch one of his own players, and he didn't like what he's seen over there. He doesn't want his team to switch off in terms of defensively, and you can see the fact that they were switched off, because if not for Allison, who read the play out, if he didn't have come forward, I'm sure that Bournemouth would have gone out clear, and they would have taken that shot and tried to make sure that they got the goal back. But right now, Robertson on the ball, giving it to Henderson. Henderson giving it to Joe Gomez. Gomez looking for Henderson in the center. Finds him. Henderson gives it to Elliott. Elliott tries to pass it back to Henderson, but Bournemouth have made an interception. Fabinho reads the game. Passes it, intercepts it, passes it to Arnold. Arnold running with the ball, passing it back to Fabinho. Interception by Bournemouth, but Arnold recovers it, gives it to Firmino, back to Arnold. Arnold puts a shot in, and that's a beautiful goal by Alexander-Arnold. You can see the way he has scored outside the box, going into the top left corner, and Liverpool are 3 goals ahead. Unbelievable stuff by Liverpool. Unbelievable stuff. Wow. Wow, what a goal. What a goal this is. Liverpool showing their true ability, and what a goal scored by Alexander-Arnold. You have to see it, guys. You have to see it. That shot, that range, unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. You need to see it with your own eyes, and you would truly applaud it. That was truly, truly one shot. I think this will be one of the contenders for the goal of the season. I'm sure this is going to be one of the contenders for goal of the season. I think the way he took it, and I didn't expect it. And Liverpool are 3 goals ahead. Unbelievable goal scored by Arnold. Scores for Liverpool. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth nil. There you go, guys. And there's a foul made on Firmino. Referee stops the play. He's gonna have the word with Bournemouth. That was a little bit aggressive. You can see the fact that he's in pain, and I think that's a little bit rough. So there you go. Arnold scores for Liverpool, and that was one hot goal, guys. Please keep on giving your votes in the poll right now. Please, guys, please give in your votes. It's a humble request. Please give on giving your votes, and please press that like button, and please subscribe. The play has restarted. Liverpool on the ball. Virgil van Dijk once more on the halfway line and putting those passes in. You can see the way Liverpool are playing. They are really, really composed. Fabinho gets the ball, pushing out forward towards Elliott. Elliott has the ball, giving it to Salah. Salah running with the ball, passing it in towards. And Liverpool have scored a goal! They scored another one! That was such a bad defending by Bournemouth. They were passing it back to the goalkeeper. And Firmino intercepts it and puts a shot inside the goal. Liverpool once more, they scored another one. And hello, full-time gamer. Liverpool are on top of things. And right now, you can see the fact of the matter is that Liverpool are having the best game of their lives right now. Liverpool once more increasing their lead. They've scored 4 goals. And Liverpool 4, Bournemouth nil. And that was such a brilliant goal scored by Liverpool. Brilliant reading by Firmino. And there you go. Firmino scores for Liverpool. Liverpool 4, Bournemouth nil. There you go, guys. Please vote in the poll as well, guys. You can see Scott Parker looking quite, and you can understand the reason why Bournemouth trying to come out and attack as well. But you can see the fact of the matter is, it seems that Liverpool are on top of things, and Liverpool are having the time of their lives. Diaz has been challenged by Bournemouth, but he's not happy over there. Referee is given an advantage. Salah on the ball, keeping the ball. He's got Elliott with him, but gives it back to Alexander-Arnold. Gives it to Elliott. Elliott gives it to Arnold. Arnold with the cross in. Robertson up with the header, and the ball goes up over the bar. Liverpool almost scoring another goal. You know, it's really, really looking so easy for Liverpool at this moment right now. You almost think that it's gonna be a big score line today. That's what I'm thinking at this moment. And you know, I didn't expect it to be so bad for Bournemouth, but it seems that that is the case. So right now, City are trailing to Crystal Palace at home. We are in the 34th minute right now, and Everton are ahead, and Brentford are trailing to Everton. It's still 0-0 between Brighton and Leeds United. So let me give you an update once more, so that you guys can know what is the scoreline. Brentford nil, Everton 1. Right now, Liverpool are having a throw in. Bournemouth are trying to defend, and you can see that Brighton nil, Leeds United nil. Things are even at Brighton, and seems that they will be still evens between Chelsea and Leicester City. Manchester City nil, and surprise, Crystal Palace 2, Liverpool 4, Bournemouth nil. There you go. That's how things are looking right now. The match scores all over from the park. Right now, Virgil van Dijk pushing it forward towards Joe Gomez. Gomez pushing it out towards Arnold. Arnold finding Firmino, leaving it for Salah. Brilliant piece of play between Salah and Firmino. Comes back to Elliott, to Henderson. Henderson pushes it towards Arnold. Arnold with the cross. And nobody was there. The ball goes out for Bournemouth goal kick. So Liverpool have scored 4 goals, and they're looking quite comfortable. So let's see what happens. Right now, we can see that votes are coming in 67% in favor of Chelsea, whereas 33% of Manchester United. I'll be closing down this poll, and I'll be starting a new poll, and we will see what you guys have to report about that new poll, which I'll be bringing in. Bournemouth pushing it forward, still on the ball, putting it in the way right now. Bournemouth are trying to get something over here. So far, they haven't been able to do so. We are into the 37th minute of the game, so that means 8 minutes remaining before this first half comes to an end. And I'm sure that Bournemouth will have to rethink their position. They will have to reevaluate the way their formation is, the way their tactics are. They can't give that amount of space to the likes of Liverpool. Liverpool are so good in those tight spaces, and you know they tend to get away. They've got the players who are so skillful. The likes of Salah and Alexander-Arnold, alongside Harvey Elliott, have been the real key over here. And you can see the penetration coming in from the right side of Liverpool has been the key in this match. And right now, Bournemouth have a chance, taking the shot, and Alisson diving to his right, and the ball goes out. It's going to be a goal kick, but Bournemouth players are asking for a corner kick. They think there was a touch of Liverpool. And let's have a look at the replay. That was a good chance for Bournemouth. I think it hit his hand, and that was the case. So right now the play has restarted. Liverpool with the ball, playing it from the back. Virgil van Dijk passing it to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez passing it to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold passing it to Henderson. Henderson putting in long towards Salah. Salah trying to control it, and Bournemouth recover the ball and push it back to the goalkeeper. So right now Liverpool are looking much more comfortable on the ball. They can see that Bournemouth are not blocking out those spaces, and you can see the likes of Salah and Harvey Elliott exposing them. Bournemouth are really poor in the last third, and you can see the likes of Fabinho having so much easy to get those interceptions, get those blocks, and they don't have to make that much kind of an effort. Bournemouth are really light in the center. You can see that they haven't got in the midfield that kind of presence who would make those important blocks. Right now, Elliott once more passing the ball with so ease that I haven't seen any midfield player of Bournemouth pressing the likes of Elliott, pressing the likes of Henderson. They're having so much easier time on the ball, and the way they are able to put those ball in those spaces. Right now, Joe Gomez pushes out the ball from the back, finding Firmino on the far right. Firmino pushing it back to Alexander-Arnold, and Arnold pushing it back to Virgil van Dijk. Comes to Liverpool, back to Firmino. Firmino on the ball, giving it to Elliott. Elliott trying to put the ball in. Cleared out by Bournemouth. Bournemouth making sure that Salah gets the ball, tries to chip it in, but there was nobody on the other side of the pitch. He thought maybe Luis Diaz was on that side, but anyway, it has been called an offside. So 40 minutes into the game, Liverpool 4, Bournemouth nil. Goal kick taken. Bournemouth trying to head it down. Comes to Fabinho. Fabinho passes it to Allison. Allison pushing it forward towards Arnold. Arnold, the goal scorer for the third goal of Liverpool. An excellent goal. I think it's going to be one of the contenders for goal of the season. I think that was a brilliant shot taken by him. He has been under quite a huge criticism for his defensive duties, and so far he is having a very easy game in terms of overall standards. And right now, Elliott passing it back to Salah. Salah finding Alexander-Arnold, giving it back to Alexander-Arnold. Arnold with the cross in, and comes to Henderson. Henderson finding Diaz. Diaz to Robertson. Back to Diaz. Comes to Henderson on the left. Back to Diaz. Diaz to Henderson. Henderson to Robertson. Robertson back to Henderson, keeping the possession. A cross comes in towards the right side of the pitch, comes to Alexander-Arnold. Arnold goes in, going to take the shot with his left, but no, lays it for Elliott. Elliott with the cross in, and Bournemouth clear the ball into for a corner kick of Liverpool. So they give away a corner. Elliott has been really good. I really like this player. I think this player is going to be one for the future. I think he should be going to the World Cup with England. That's what I think. And Liverpool have got two corners, whereas Bournemouth have got none. Virgil van Dijk inside the box. Is there going to be anything? Salah gets the ball. That was a bad selection of shot. He tries to hit with the loop shot, but it goes out. Jurgen Klopp should be quite comfortable with the scoreline, but I think that when they go into the half time, I think they will make sure that they do not lose the concentration and they try to come back and get more goals as much as they can, because remember Liverpool are not in a good position in the table. So right now we have got 10 votes, 60% in favor of Chelsea, 40% in favor of Manchester United. Remember, guys, let me give you an interesting fact over here. The teams which I put, the reason I put them in this poll is due to the fact that I was having a look at how much these teams have spent so far, and what I found was that West Ham have spent around. Let me get those figures. Right, it is here with me, and West Ham United have spent around 121.25 million euros. That's the net spend. But remember that they're going to buy Paqueta as well, which is going to be around 60 million euros. So you can take this to 181 million euros, which I think is going to be a lot for the likes of West Ham United spending 180 million euros. So remember that, guys, West Ham United have spent already 180 million euros in this transfer window. And when I wanted to see Nottingham Forest as well, and remember they are looking for more players, let me give you the net spend of Nottingham Forest so far. And remember, their manager said that they are still looking in for more transfers. The net spend that they have made, chance for Bournemouth, they get the ball inside the box. Can they do something over here? Liverpool win the ball away with quite ease. Alexander-Arnold pushing the ball towards Salah. Salah has got the possession, comes inside, has got Firmino in front of him, gives it to him. Firmino running with the ball has Salah and Diaz on his right and left, and Firmino with a shot outside the box, and the goalkeeper had to stretch himself, and there's going to be another corner kick for Liverpool. Firmino quite cheekily putting in a shot from long distance, putting it in low, and goalkeeper thought that he was just going to pass it to either Luis Diaz or Salah, but he didn't know that he was taking the shot himself, and luckily the goalkeeper puts a stop to him, and the ball goes out for a corner kick. So in terms of net spend made by Nottingham Forest, they've made a net spend of 145 million euros. And remember, the manager said they're still looking for more incomings. So you can imagine they are in for the likes of Renan Lodi, who they will have to pay 5 million euros for the loan fee. And they are also looking in for another player. So that is the reason why I included Nottingham Forest in this group. And it's a chance! And Liverpool have scored. It's Virgil van Dijk with the header in the corner kick. And Liverpool 5 goals ahead. There you go, guys. Liverpool are 5 goals ahead, and you can see Bournemouth have been really, really poor, and really, really poor over there. So there you go, guys. Liverpool scoring 5 goals. Robertson with a corner kick, and Van Dijk jumps on the top of Bournemouth defense and scores into the bottom left corner. There was nothing that the goalkeeper could have done. His aim was very good, and Virgil van Dijk scores over here. You can see the hands raised by Klopp, and what a comeback by Liverpool, and they are easily cruising right now. Worry for Scott Parker. What can he do? What can he find something in this match for his team? Can he get something out of this? Can't seem to find anything. Liverpool scored. Virgil van Dijk score for Liverpool. So Liverpool 5, Bournemouth nil, and Liverpool are having the game of their life. Uh, I think it was expected anyway. So Nottingham Forest almost spending 150 million euros. West Ham United spending 180 million euros. Let's have a look at Chelsea spend. I think Chelsea are going to win this one for some reason because they are going to buy Wesley Fofana and they are in for 2 more players. So let's see how much will they spend. Chelsea transfer. Chelsea net spend. Let's have a look. And it's half time, guys. It's half time. So we're gonna close down the timer. It's gonna be halftime right now. So there you go, Liverpool 5, Bournemouth nil. We're gonna find out the scores from the other matches. We're gonna see what's happening all around overall. And so far, there are some stoppage time being played at the other games. So it's half time at Everton and Brentford. It's Everton who are winning this right now. There is 4 minutes stoppage time between Manchester City and Crystal Palace. You can see Manchester City on the wall. They're trying their best to get something over here, but Crystal Palace are playing it quite comfortably over there. So it's nil-nil between Chelsea and Leicester City. So Cucurella is having some trouble. The doctors are on the pitch. Let's have a look at between Brighton and Leeds United. It's still nil-nil. So there you go. Brentford nil, Everton 1. Brighton nil, Leeds United nil. Chelsea nil, Leicester City nil. Let me get the other scores. Brighton nil, Leeds United nil. Liverpool 5, Bournemouth nil. And Manchester City nil, Crystal Palace 2. There you go, guys. This is the score line so far from all of these games. And right now we'll have a look at the some of the transfer news. If we have got any new update, let's have a look. Transfer news coming up. Brian Ellis, I'm not happy with City. It's due to the fact that I think sometimes some teams they tend to underestimate the opposition. I think Crystal Palace is a team which is not to be underestimated at any cost. I remember watching them last season. They have really improved a lot. I do remember them playing for Roy Hodgson, and you could see that Crystal Palace always had it in them, but they were never a kind of a force who would uh, like come back at you. With Patrick Vieira, he has changed things over there. So if you think that Crystal Palace are down, the way they start the game, the way they control the game, the way they apply themselves in terms of tactical nouns, I think they're really, really good. And Patrick Vieira has really instilled that kind of no fear in them. And you can see their plays whenever they're on the ball. You wouldn't expect them to lose the ball. Even if they lose the ball, they recover the ball so good. I haven't seen any team who is good in recovering, even though Manchester City and the likes of Liverpool are so good at that. Even sometimes I think Crystal Palace are a little bit better than the other teams which we have seen. And I think people, if they will underestimate teams such as Crystal Palace, you will tend to get it so that right now Manchester City, I'm sure that Pep Guardiola will go inside this halftime team talk, and he's gonna give them some kind of uh, solutions, and I think City will have to get those solutions because remember, uh, you know, looking at the goals which they've conceded, and I'm looking at those replays, it's not those goals which you should be conceding at this stage. And they were such easy goals that you would think that there is a lapse in Manchester City, I think, marking system because sometimes you stick to those zonal marking, sometimes you're man marking. But even though, there is an understanding that you shouldn't be getting that kind of sloppy. And Anderson goal was really, really unbelievable. I couldn't believe myself that nobody was covering him. He was free. Nobody was even sticking to him. Nobody was even holding him. He was free all of the time. There was nobody with him. There was nobody with him, and he had a clear shot at goal. So, I think it sometimes it tends to happen that you kind of underestimate teams such as that. So anyway, we're gonna go into the transfer news right now. And the first one has to do with Nottingham Forest and Atletico Madrid. There's still some work to do in the next hours, but talks between Renan Lodi and Nottingham Forest on the personal terms are progressing very well. Whereas, let's see what's further on this one, and there it is. Contracts are now being prepared with Atletico, same for Reguilon deal from Tottenham to Atleti on loan. So there you go. Manchester City had their chances as well. Phil Foden going for the header, but it went over the bar. So there you go. Let us get us something over here so that you guys can know what the deals are going to be individually. Uh, Agreement between Forest and Atletico Madrid on 5 million loan deal for Lodi with 30 million euros buyout option, waiting on personal terms. We're gonna check what's with the Reguilon deal. Agreement between Atletico and Tottenham on loan deal for Reguilon, no buyout option. So there it is. Lucas Paqueta expected to fly to England later today in order to undergo medical tests and complete his move to West Ham United. Is the final step before done deal as Olympic Lyon and West Ham United have an agreement since Friday. So that is the case between Paqueta and let's see what happens over here. AC Milan and Flamengo will receive part of the fee. So there it is. So we have an update regarding Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a big one, and let me get it to you guys. There has been a word with Napoli's manager, and we're gonna go through that. Napoli manager Spalletti. I love to work with Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, but there are no talks. De Laurentiis, Napoli president, told me that he has not received anything. There you go. That's what he said. Now let's go for the other part which he has mentioned about Osimhen, and this is what he had to say. I think it's difficult, Cristiano Ronaldo and Osimhen swap deal, but you should ask our director Giantoli. So maybe there are some truths into this thing. So right now, guys, this is the transfer news we have so far. Let me see if there is anything added. So far, I haven't seen anything, but we'll have a final check. Yep, there is no update so far. Just gonna make another check. 1 second. No, no such thing as that. We'll see if there is anything else which is being reported right now. Let me see. There is news coming in that apparently this is a big one coming in for Manchester United. Konate Keita is so underrated in Liverpool squad. Both of the players know that they are way too good to be squad rotation players. They are so young with so much potential. Forza AC Milan, David Agard mentioning his piece about those two players. That's a very good take on what you have mentioned. I think that's true as well. It's maybe due to the fact that they're always being rotated by Jurgen Klopp. It's due to the fact sometimes it's due to the injury and stuff, but let's see what it is. So right now, David Agar, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup, and let me give you some news regarding Manchester United and Memphis Depay. Manchester United have offered 10 million euros for Memphis Depay. Barcelona are asking for the same amount from Real Sociedad, but there is a twist into this, and we are going to give you that. What twist is that? Real Sociedad are interested in Memphis Depay to replace Isaac, who has moved to Newcastle United. But the twist is going to come over here. And Memphis Depay does not want to join Real Sociedad. He may prefer Manchester United. So there you go. This is what is being reported right now. Now we're going to go and see which other news has been coming in so far. Let us see. Anyway, guys, this is the only update we have for the transfer window. But let's have a look at Chelsea's net transfer spend, and it gives us a better idea of what Chelsea are going to end up spending with. Remember, Wesley Fofana deal has been confirmed. So, looking at this, it seems that they will add Wesley Fofana with Cucurella, Sterling, Koulibaly, Chukwuemeka, and Casadei, as well as Slonina. So that means that Chelsea have spent around 157.19 million euros, but with Wesley Fofana deal, it could go up to around a figure of 90 million euros. So if you add that up, I'm sure that it will go towards the mark of 250 million euros. So in that regard, Chelsea are winning it quite comfortably. But we're gonna go to Manchester United in the last one and see how much will they end up spending. Remember, Chelsea are after Anthony Gordon as well, so that might come into play. These all things are gonna be found out on the transfer deadline day. Make sure that you do tune in to Football Gupshup for that transfer deadline day. and the players are about to come out. So let me restart that. There's going to be a substitution. Carvalho is about to come on. So Jurgen Klopp making sure that he is going to rest. Who does he comes on for? Is it Fabinho he comes on for? Because Henderson is still in the middle. And Carvalho comes on. Is it Firmino who is off? Or is it Diaz? Don't know who it is for. I'm going to confirm it for you guys. But anyway, the second half has started. Second half has started. Let me get the timer for you guys. So Carvalho comes in place of chance for Liverpool once more. So the timer is on over there right now, so that you guys can have an idea. There's a substitution for Bournemouth, and is that a goal scored by Liverpool? No, it wasn't. It is a goal. Is it a goal? Is it another goal scored by Liverpool? We're just gonna find out right now, guys. Is that a goal? It seems like it's a goal. The referee is gonna have a check. I think that's a goal. They're gonna have a look at the replay. Was there an offside? It's because it's in the shade. You can't see anything. It is an offside. It is an offside. It's an offside. I don't think so. The goal should stand because it's in the shade. That's why the referee. But that's an own goal. Isn't that an own goal? Because can't see a connection made by Luis Diaz and hit the Bournemouth player, and it seems to be an own goal. It is an own goal, guys. So Liverpool get the sixth goal, and the VAR is gonna make a check. So we're just gonna have a look. It's gonna be a check made. The VAR is making a check. VAR checking the sixth goal of Liverpool. Was there a connection by Firmino, or was it only Bournemouth player who had the last touch? Checking goal, possible offside. VAR is checking the goal right now, and the goal has been given. No offside offense. So goal has been given, guys. So there you go. Liverpool scoring another goal right now. An own goal scored by Bournemouth. So 6 goals scored by Liverpool. Goal given. Liverpool 6, Bournemouth 0. Please subscribe to Football Gupshup, guys. Right now, Liverpool on the ball. Let's see what can they do over here. Right now, Liverpool on the ball. Jordan Henderson trying his best to get something over here. And chance for Liverpool once more. Cleared away by Bournemouth. Fabinho gets to the ball. Gives it to Arnold. Arnold with the cross in. Cleared away by Bournemouth. Bournemouth are really trying their best. Right now, Firmino on the ball. Giving it to Henderson. Passing it to Diaz. Firmino. Almost there. Seventh goal. And almost Firmino doubling his tally, but Liverpool are on a roll. Maybe they want to score 10 goals today. Let's see. They're showing the angle. Oh, it was this much. It was just this much, guys. And he almost misses it by this much. And 52 minutes have gone. Liverpool 6, Bournemouth nil. Don't know what will Bournemouth do over here. It's going to be a long day for them. So let's have a look at Manchester United net spend. They've spent about 131 million euros, and we can expect if they get Anthony for 100 million euros, this will go up to 231 million euros. It's going to be a lot of money, a lot of money. So United and Chelsea will be spending a lot in this transfer market. Ball comes to Fabinho. Fabinho on the ball. Let's see what can he do over here. Passing it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk passing it to Robertson. Robertson passing it to Henderson. Henderson looking for an option. Finds Arnold. Arnold. Gomez. Comes to Van Dijk. Van Dijk pushes it towards Robertson. Luis Diaz in the center. There has been a goal at Stamford Bridge. And it's Chelsea have scored the goal. A brilliant shot taken by, is it Raheem Sterling? And he scores a goal for Chelsea. And I think Chelsea are down to 10 men, it seems. It seems that Chelsea are down to 10 men. And Chelsea are playing with 10 men right now. So they have scored the goal. They are ahead. And Chelsea have scored a goal, guys. So let me give you an update from the other matches as well. Chelsea 1, Leicester City nil. Let me get the other scores as well. Brentford nil, Everton 1. Let's have a look at other score. Brighton nil, Leeds United nil. Manchester City nil, Crystal Palace 2. And Liverpool 6, Bournemouth nil. Bournemouth have got a free kick right now. Let's see what can they do over here. A free kick comes in and chance for Bournemouth. Goes over the bar and they had a chance to get a goal over here. But they missed it and it's going to be Liverpool 6, Bournemouth nil right now. Wasn't that an offside? No, it wasn't. It was onside. 55 minutes have gone in. Liverpool 6, Bournemouth nil. So Chelsea have taken the lead through Raheem Sterling. Brentford are trailing to Everton, and there is still no goal between Brighton and Leeds United. Crystal Palace are winning with 2 goals to nil against City, whereas Liverpool have scored 6 goals against Bournemouth. And right now, Alexander-Arnold pushing the ball back to Alisson. Alisson giving it to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk pushing it forward towards Robertson. Robertson right now running with the ball, giving it to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz giving it to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk giving it to Gomez. Gomez pushing it towards Fabinho. Fabinho back to Gomez. Gomez pushes it towards Henderson. Henderson looks forward, scans ahead, gives it to Fabio Carvalho, back to Fabinho, gives it to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold to Fabinho. Fabinho to Gomez. Gomez to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk to Robertson. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold to Carvalho, but intercepted by Bournemouth, and they're on the counter. Alexander-Arnold running quite quick and gets to the ball, gives it to Alisson. Manchester City have got a goal back. They've scored a goal, and Bernardo Silva on the ball takes a shot, and that was pretty poor from Crystal Palace. Manchester City are back into this game. They have scored a goal back. Bernardo Silva scores for City. There you go, guys. Manchester City 1, Crystal Palace 2. Right now, Liverpool have got the ball. Robertson to Fabinho. And you can see that City are back into this game. And they will try their very best to get something over here. So far, they are trying their utmost best. Chance for Liverpool. Cleared away by Bournemouth. They're running with the ball away right now. Fabinho and Firmino trying to make a block. And Bournemouth are still on the ball. They still have the possession. Running with the ball. Henderson coming back. Liverpool trying their best to come back into the shape. Salah is only one who is in front. Gets the ball from Diaz. Gets away. And isn't that a foul by Bournemouth? But referee gives nothing. Salah was almost away with that ball. And right now, Bournemouth get the possession back. Let's see what can they do over here right now. So 58 minutes in, Liverpool 6 goals, Bournemouth nil. Liverpool having quite easy, and you can see that I think they will win this one with quite ease. Remember, guys, Juventus and Roma will be playing at 5:30, and I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in the big one that we will have, and it will be Arsenal against Fulham. Right now, Liverpool 6, Bournemouth nil, and Manchester City have scored a goal back, and they're back into this game. So, guys, I'll be closing down this poll, and I'll be starting a new poll right now. Chance for Liverpool, and they scored another goal. It's Firmino, and he increases his tally. There you go, guys. It's it's goal festival for Liverpool in this match today. Bournemouth are being really poor, and Liverpool are scoring goals for fun. And you can understand the reason that Bournemouth are being really poor. Robertson with a quick corner, giving it to Fabio Carvalho. Back to Robertson. Robertson comes in the cross, stopped by the goalkeeper, and on the rebound, Firmino scores. So Firmino scoring goals for fun, and there you go, guys. Right now, Liverpool are in complete cruise control. So Liverpool scoring. So guys, the new poll is up. Liverpool scored their seventh goal. So there you go, guys. Firmino scores for Liverpool. Liverpool 7, Bournemouth nil. Liverpool scoring for fun. So guys, please do give in your votes. There's a new poll in. Chelsea have doubled their lead. They are down to 10 men, but they have scored another goal. They are ahead, and it has been scored by Raheem Sterling once more. Liverpool about to bring in two new players, and it's going to be Smikas and another player right now, Thiago and Nunes, sitting right behind, not selected for this game, and you can see Matip as well. It's not looking good for Brendan Rodgers. I think he'll be losing another game. So Chelsea 2, Leicester City nil, and Brentford are still trailing to Everton. Let's have a look at other goals. Manchester City 1, Crystal Palace 2. Another chance for Liverpool. So there you go, Liverpool are 7 goals ahead against Bournemouth. Guys, please do give in your votes. We are trying to find out what you guys think about who will win the Premier League title. Alexander-Arnold cross, And this time Van Dijk with a header, but the ball goes out. And Manchester City have equalized. Manchester City have equalized, and Phil Foden puts a cross in, and it's Erling Haaland. And Manchester City have equalized. So Crystal Palace kept City at bay, but not anymore. So Liverpool's with 7 goals ahead. And they scored 7 against Bournemouth. Manchester City coming back into the game by scoring 2 goals. They've equalized. And Erling Haaland scoring for City. Ball comes in once more, and the Bournemouth goalkeeper collects it. And Leicester City have scored a goal, and it seems it's Harvey Barnes. By the looks of it, it looks like it's Harvey Barnes, and it is Harvey Barnes. So there you go. Leicester City score. Barnes scores for Leicester City. It's going to be substitution, triple substitution for Liverpool. And Brighton have taken the lead. They've scored against Leeds United. So Brighton have scored against Leeds United. Is Ross who has scored against Leeds United. So Firmino coming off. So right now 70 minutes gone. Liverpool 7, Bournemouth nil, and Liverpool quite easily cruising in this match. And a new player coming in, Bajektic coming in, and for Liverpool. So let's see how that one goes. Right now, Mohamed Salah on the ball. Let's see what can he do right now. So right now, Liverpool are cruising quite comfortably. Manchester City are back into the game. They scored 2 goals back, and Brighton have taken the lead against Leeds United. Gross scoring the goal, and Leicester City have got a goal back against Chelsea. It's Barnes who scored the goal. So right now, you can say the goals have been scored in each single game. So 70-minute mark has gone, and let's see what will happen. Right now, Liverpool trying their best to control the game, and Salah is still playing for Liverpool right now. Scott Parker will have to do a lot of work. Once they are done, they will have to make sure that they need to work on a lot of things. They are not so good in the midfield. They are not very good in terms of going forward. I can definitely see Bournemouth struggling, and most probably they will be relegated by the looks of it. Haven't seen anything uh, good in terms of what they can produce. Right now, Liverpool keeping the ball. 73 minutes have gone right now. Liverpool trying to pass the ball forward. Fabinho trying to push it forward. Comes to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gomez. Gomez has the ball. Giving it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk pushing it forward towards Smikas. Smikas to Milner. Milner back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk pushing the ball forward. Guys, please give in your votes. Please subscribe to Football Gupshup, guys. And once more, Bournemouth are trying to defend and making sure that they do not concede more. Chance for Salah, and this time the ball goes over the bar. It almost looked that he was going to score, but for some reason it goes over the bar, and there's still a smile on his face. And Jurgen Klopp himself can't believe it. That was so easy, and you can see that Fabinho finding him and Salah almost scoring that one over there. Manchester City have taken the lead. They are ahead. Scored a goal, and it was Erling Haaland who equalized, and then he gets the winning goal. And right now they are ahead. So Erling Haaland scoring another goal right now. There you go, guys. Right now, Alexander-Arnold trying his best to get back into the game, but isn't able to do so. Let's see what can he do. Where puts ball in, comes to Fabinho. Fabinho putting the ball forward, comes to Allison. Allison pushing the ball forward, comes to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk pushing the ball forward. Fabinho gets the ball, gives it to Alexander-Arnold. Arnold with a cross comes to Salah and cleared away by Bournemouth. So 77 minutes have gone in, guys. Remember, after this, you'll be going into Arsenal and Fulham, and we will be also giving you the updates for two other matches. One will be for Bundesliga, in which Bayern Munich will be playing against the likes of Borussia Mönchengladbach, whereas we will be also giving you the updates for another league, which is Serie A, and that is the game between Juventus against Roma. So hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that Arsenal game against Fulham. We will be giving you the updates between two other games. One will be Bayern Munich against Borussia Mönchengladbach, and the other game will be Juventus against Roma. So please do tune in for that one. Hopefully you'll be tuning in. Right now there's an injury with Bournemouth, so let's see what happens over there. So there's an injury with the Bournemouth player, and he's lying on the ground. You can see the legend Ian Rush watching from the stands. Chance for Liverpool, and another goal scored by Fabio Carvalho. And Liverpool have scored 8 goals, guys. Unbelievable. Bournemouth have conceded 8 goals. 8 goals. Wow. 8 goals to nil. Smika's assist. There you go, guys. Liverpool are on top of Bournemouth. 8 goals. Bournemouth making another substitution, so let's see what happens. So Alexander-Arnold coming off. Bournemouth still trying their best, but I think it's over. It's all over right now. Let's go with the other match scores and let's see what's happening in the other matches. We'll just give you an update at the 85th minute mark. Bournemouth with a corner kick and scored a goal. Oh no, that's Liverpool, and Liverpool scored another goal. There you go, guys. Sorry, I thought it was a Bournemouth corner kick, but it's Liverpool. Oh my God, they're scoring for just for fun here, and Bournemouth 9 goals, guys. 9 goals. Nobody expected this. And the fun fact is Salah hasn't scored yet. That's the fun fact. City scoring the 4th goal, and Erling Haaland has scored a hat trick. Erling Haaland with a hat trick. There you go, guys. Haaland gets a hat trick for Manchester City. And you can see Buddy on Scott Parker's face. And Brentford have got an equalizer. That was pretty poor from Everton. And Brentford have got an equalizer, guys. Liverpool looking for the 10th goal. Mohamed Salah this time. So Brentford get an equalizer. And just 1 minute remaining to go. Liverpool 9 goals ahead. No Premier League team has scored 10 goals. There you go, guys. Virgil van Dijk to Fabinho. Fabinho to Salah. Salah to Milner. Milner with a cross. Almost a shot. Put away by Bournemouth. And Liverpool trying their best to get their 10th goal. This has been the poorest game I've ever seen, I've ever witnessed. And Norwich City have been really poor in the last season, but never seen Norwich City as a side who could do something. But this has been poor even from those standards. And there you go. It is almost coming to an end. Let's see how much stoppage time do we get over here. And then we will be giving you the updates for other games as well. So Erling Haaland goes off, and Sergio Gomez comes on for his Manchester City and Premier League debut. Can Liverpool get 10 goals, guys? Can Liverpool get 10 goals? Milner finds. Oh, that was a good chance for Liverpool. But Bournemouth are going to make sure that they don't concede anymore. And you can see Liverpool really want that 10th goal. They really, really, really want that 10th goal. So Jurgen Klopp smiling and watching from his seat. Doesn't need to stand up and do anything. He can relax, he can enjoy. And this has been a great day for the Liverpool fans. The fun part is Mohamed Salah hasn't scored yet. Everybody has scored other than Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah keeping hold of the ball and was being held, and he wins the free kick. So Liverpool getting the free kick straight away. Salah finding Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz goes for the ball, keeps the ball in, passes it into Salah. Salah with the over the top head to Luis Diaz. Has the ball. Got James Milner. James Milner finding somebody. Salah in the center. Bournemouth putting the ball out. Right now, let's see what can Liverpool do over here. Virgil van Dijk puts up over the blue ball, comes to the goalkeeper, and 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining, and Fabio Carvalho is down on the ground. Let's see what can Brentford do in this game. 5 minutes stoppage time given to them, and Manchester City are winning 4 goals to 2 against Crystal Palace. So Kevin De Bruyne also being substituted for Cole Palmer, and you can see so it's almost coming to an end. And right now Luis Diaz on the run but loses the ball. 30 seconds remaining. Bournemouth keeping hold of the ball, but the ball is out for a Bournemouth throw in. Liverpool fans leaving. They know that they've won comfortably. And I think it's going to end with 9 goals to 0. So there you go, guys. Guys, right after this, we will be back for more Arsenal Fulham, and then we will also be giving you updates for 2 other games: Bayern Munich against Mönchengladbach, as well as Juventus and Roma. So that's it, guys. It's full time. It's all over. It's all over, and what a game this has been for the neutrals. I think you would have enjoyed it as well, and I wasn't expecting it to be this entertaining, and truly never expected that there will be 9 goals in this game, but this is what it has been. So full time, and Liverpool 9, Bournemouth nil. Let's have a look at the other scores, what it has been right now in the other matches. We're going to find it out quite shortly. Liverpool 9, Bournemouth nil. Alexander-Arnold scoring for Liverpool. Today, there have been different scores. I think, you know, if you look at the goal scorers, it's quite amazing. Diaz with 2 goals, Elliott with one, Alexander-Arnold scoring one, Firmino scoring double, Van Dijk scoring one, and then there was one own goal, and then Fabio Carvalho scoring, uh, Freitas Carvalho scoring in the 80th minute, and that's it. So there you go. That was the case. And Firmino with 3 assists, Robertson with one, Speakers with 2 assists. So I think whoever got Firmino in their FPL would have been happy. 3 assists and 2 goals. It's all over at Chelsea and Leicester City. Chelsea have won this match. Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1. Chelsea were playing with 10 men, and I think we'll be going all around the stadiums just to find out the final scores. And it's all over between Brentford and Everton. Brentford 1, Everton 1. Anthony Gordon scoring for Everton, and he might be leaving Everton. Let's see where does he end up. Will he stay at Everton? Will he go to Chelsea? We'll wait and see about that one. Still few seconds remaining at City and Crystal Palace. Uh, Erling Haaland scoring the hat trick, ensuring that right now it's all over, and Manchester City have won their match. Manchester City 4, Crystal Palace 2, and we're gonna wait for the last match and see what's happening with the Erling Haaland. And Brighton and Leeds United still ongoing. I think it's coming to an end. And it's full time. Brighton have won their match. Brighton won, Leeds United nil. It's all over, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe to Football Gupshup. And we will be back in with Arsenal and Fulham. Uh, Giving you updates for Bayern Munich versus Borussia Mönchengladbach and Juventus versus Roma. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back for Arsenal and Fulham, and we will be also giving you the updates for the other two games: Bayern Munich against Borussia Mönchengladbach and Juventus against Roma. So, please do tune in for Football Gupshup. Watch along with Arsenal and Fulham. Sorry about that. And we will be back in few minutes' time. So, please do tune in with Football Gupshup. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice one.